Libra, welcome to March Astrology. This month is an exploration of your inner world, also with what you're doing with your life, and seeing how there's deep changes going on, a fundamental deep change about breaking free from any restrictions from the past that hold you in place in your life and doing things that you no longer you want to be free from. And in terms of where you go, what you do, how you respond, there's a deep urge to break free from an old pattern. However, this fundamental pattern of what do I do on the day-to-day schedule, how am I taking care of myself, what's my routine of life, there can be some confusion around it. Like if I really do break free and see these changes, I'm moving towards who I feel that I am now in my life, not who I was a year ago or 10 years ago, but who I am now. How is it going to affect the relationships I have with other people? So that is your quest. That's your main quest this month. And how it shows you find those answers is through taking time out to go within, to meditate, to retreat, and to discover where you can trip yourself up in life or where you can find yourself doing things that aren't in your best interest. A big shift this month is Saturn going retrograde. Saturn is in Sagittarius. It's shifting retrograde. It will go direct back in Scorpio in the summertime. And now there is a shift for you to consider if the way you communicate, how you say things is getting your message across to others. So do you say things in a way where they understand where the authenticity of what you feel and what you mean is coming through to you? This energy of the whole month, but especially with this Saturn retrograde, has the vibration of Pluto square Uranus, which is that breaking free from you from past restrictions and relationships that could hold you in place in your life, like what you're doing, that's no longer you. We have a solar eclipse new moon on March 20th at 29 degrees of Pisces, which is on a fixed star called Shiat, which symbolizes sorrow and suffering, but the purpose of it is not to suffer. The purpose of it is to get in touch with compassion. And this energy is to release sorrow from the past and understand others and yourself in a deep, compassionate way. And it's a new beginning for you. And part of it can recognize some of these deep changes about being true to yourself that's so strong right now. Be true to yourself. Part of that sorrow can be is like, well, when I'm true to myself, other people might change my relationship with other people. If I'm doing what I want to do, it might mean that they don't want to do it and they won't be with me doing it. So there can be some releasing of just letting go. The sun enters Aries, the equinox, and the same day as this new moon in Pisces, 13 hours later. And that's a big surge. That's the mark of your 6 months, right? Because 6 months ago, the sun went into Libra, is your halfway point for your year. So this big energy of enthusiasm, taking a deep breath, looking at it. How is my year going? Recalibrating it. And look at all this Aries energy. Sun, moon, south node of moon, Uranus, Mars. And all of this Aries energy of inspiration, opposite your sign, that it's a mirror energy. What's the world trying to tell you? So go within. What is the world trying to tell me? What are the circumstances? What's happening? How is this reflecting what I'm either resisting inside or something I want inside? So there's a reflection time period here. We finish the month with Mars moving out of Aries and into Taurus, where Venus went into Taurus on the 17th of March, March 17th. And Venus in Taurus, Mars in Taurus, remember, Taurus is ruled by Venus, just like Libra. Your sun sign is ruled by Venus. So that's a nice shift of energy for you in a way. It slows things down. It gets in touch with your values, what's important to you. However, because of the configuration with your sun sign, is still saying that there will be a mirror, like looking at, well, here's other people's values, what they want. Here's what my friends want. Here's what my lover wants. Here's what my family wants. And here's what I want. So there still is a reflection between the outside, what the outside world says is important, but what you know in your heart is important. And that's how we shift into April. Thanks for listening, and catch you next month.